Why are so many people bothered by people wearing Lululemon with heels? I don't.
Black people wear Lululemon and it like gets really ghetto. It's like
and Skims to the club. To the club.
Lululemon jacket with the shorts? No. A Lululemon two-piece long pants set with lace up heels? You're fucking insane. And do you have the nerve to go to the club with it on? Oh my God.
In today's commentary, we're going to be discussing Lululemon. The discussion about wearing Lululemon to the club has sparked the attention of many. And today we're going to be discussing that. Lululemon is a popular activewear and lifestyle brand that was founded in 1998. Early marketing and audience focus were heavily centered on affluent, predominantly white demographic, particularly yoga instructors in North America. Over time, the brand has faced criticism for lacking exclusivity in sizing and marketing. However, it's made an effort to diversify its offering and representation, including expanding to larger sizes and featuring more diverse models in their recent campaigns. So I know y'all are thinking they're probably getting a lot of backlash right now just due to the fact that they lack diversity, but that's not it. I know y'all remember a couple years ago when people were saying the founder of Lululemon was racist and why Black women should not support them, but Black women hopped on TikTok and other social platforms and stated that they were still going to support them because, I quote, the sets were cute. Now there's a lot of discussion currently around Lululemon due to this video.
do you not get the concept?
All over TikTok and social media, people have been debating whether this is chic or inappropriate to wear Lululemon to the club. In my personal opinion, I honestly think that people are wearing Lululemon to show that they have class or to show a status symbol, but it actually shows the opposite of that because it's athleisure wear. I do know that Lululemon does offer casual pieces, but the pieces that people are wearing are definitely from the athletic section of Lululemon, and they're only wearing this just to say, I have on Lululemon. So I'm gonna pull up some of the TikToks and some of the videos that I've seen and I'm gonna react to it with y'all. I honestly think it's comical. It should be lighthearted. This shouldn't be trending on Twitter or TikTok at all because it's just like, who cares? If she wanna wear a two-piece athletic set to the gym just to show everybody that she got on Lululemon, let her do that. But at the same time, I do understand why women of color, especially Black women, have a problem with people wearing athleisure wear outside of a fitness context just simply because we are already scrutinized by some of the outfit choices that we wear. Y'all have heard the trending topics of, is it okay to wear a bonnet at the airport? Is it like what's okay to wear in public? We've all heard the topics of Black women getting scrutinized for some of the outfit choices and the things that we wear, but when women of other cultures and backgrounds do it, it's not ghetto. It's not classified as those. They use different words and adverbs to describe what's going on, but when we do it, it's always ghetto. So personally, I do not think it's ghetto. I do think it's out of context. The brand was made to be worn in the gym, so the fact that y'all are styling it and putting it on with heels, it doesn't really make sense. But then again, if you spend 100 to 16, 100, 200, how much money you spend on your Lululemon and you want to wear it in other spaces, to each his own. But let's go ahead and react to some of the videos. But I do get y'all.
I was at Lululemon for 4 years, from 2016 to 2020, and I can tell you, hands down, the only people who cared about Lululemon as a status symbol were the 12-year-old girls using their dad's credit card, being more concerned about where the logo was. Now, when we get into adulthood and we buy Lululemon, we're buying it for functionality. You get the Wonder Unders if you're going to yoga, the Alliance if you're going to yoga. You get the Fast and Free tights if you're running a 5K. That's it. Nobody's going in there saying, I'm getting the pink Define jacket because I want to wear it to the club. And if you are, something's not right. Bringing it to the club in heels is not the flex y'all think it is. In the 4 years that I worked there, I can count on my hand how many Black women came in that store and made purchases that were not celebrities. And now that it's like super popular now, and it's not for the functionality of the clothing, but for the status symbol, I'm just a little shocked. And if you buy a Lululemon and ain't never worked out a day in your life, or you don't wear them to work out, something's not right. You did it for the wrong reasons.
Okay, I feel her with that, but I honestly feel like this is nothing new. I don't understand why y'all are shocked. A lot of people are buying brands just because they want to show a form of wealth or show a form of status, not because they actually like the brand. Time and time again, how many employees, ex-employees have to get on this internet and tell y'all, oh, your Gucci purse only costs $40 to manufacture. Oh, this is really not worth this. But people go and they buy it because of the status. Gucci did blackface many years ago, and a lot of people of color still are running up Gucci. They're still their number one customers. Lululemon, I believe the owner of Lululemon was supposed to be racist and he was fat phobic, and he publicly announced that. And a whole bunch of girls went on TikTok and they said, oh, I'm just gonna ignore the fact and disregard the fact that he's racist because these Lululemon sets are cute. They don't care about the morality of the person. They don't care about the owner. They just care how it makes them look. Like, even when I went home this Thanksgiving, my cousin was asking me, oh, Asia, is that set Lululemon? I'm like, no, girl, I got this from Amazon. This is a $30 set from Amazon, and it gives a Lululemon quality. I do have some Lululemon pieces, not because I purchased it myself, but because someone gifted it to me, and the quality that I get from Amazon, AliExpress, even Temu, it's pretty much the same quality of some of the Lululemon items that I got. I would never spend $108 or $120 for a pair of leggings that I'm about to go sweat into at the gym. Like, I would never do it. I can't fathom doing it, but a lot of people do it, and they feel like it's worth doing it because it gives the illusion, oh, I have money, oh, I'm in a Lululemon set, I'm working out in a $200-300 outfit, so I must have money. But just like homegirl said in the video, Lululemon has been around for years. Y'all just started wearing Lululemon just because of the name and the status symbol. When people start finding out how expensive something is, that's when y'all go and wear it. Y'all don't like it. I guarantee in a year or 2 years from now, we probably won't even be discussing Lululemons. People will probably be putting these Lululemon sets on different third-party apps trying to sell them and get money off them because they never really liked it. They just liked how people perceived them when they wore the sets. But yeah, this is definitely nothing new. I went to a predominantly white middle school, and I do remember some of my classmates in Lululemon sets and what is it called, Fabletics. I remember Sweet Betty, Alo, Yoga. They would wear all these little expensive sets, and I didn't know what they were. I'm just now seeing the logos because the girls are wearing it now all over TikTok. But y'all, this was nothing new. Y'all do this anytime they come out with something new and it makes it look like you got money, so y'all go run and buy it. But indeed, it displays the exact opposite of that when you're going out and you're wearing these things to the mall. These sets are supposed to be for functionality. This is for you to go run errands in. This is for you to go to the gym and do yoga and Pilates and, but y'all are wearing them to the club because y'all like, oh, I spent too much money on this for this not to be seen. And that's honestly what it gives. It doesn't display wealth to me. But like I said, when people do stuff like this, I don't think this is anything new. I feel like we see this time and time again. But yeah, let's go on to the next video.
That you was wearing bodysuits and Jordans when you first came out. Now all of a sudden it's mini skirts, it's little dresses, and big chunky boots. Like, girl, that's me.
Okay, so it basically says, to the girls who called me whitewashed for wearing Lululemon in middle school, exactly what I was saying, y'all. A lot of people have been rocking these brands, but you've never heard about it or you never cared to hear or invest in it because back then you thought it was just something that white people only could obtain. A lot of times people think that stuff is excluded from black people, and they associate certain brands and certain things with like whiteness when it's not white at all. Like, even this past Thanksgiving, I remember my auntie said, because I had on a white fox dress, I think I had white fox shoes on with a white fox dress and stockings, and my auntie was like, what is that, Asia? That's Fashion Nova? And I'm like, no, it's white fox. And she was calling me white because I had that on. A lot of black people in our community, it's sad to say, but we associate certain certain brands and certain things with white people because we feel like it's not attainable. Like she said, she was wearing that in middle school and she looks like to be maybe in her early 20s. So she was wearing that maybe a decade ago, and people was associating that with, oh, you were white, you this, you that, like why are you wearing that? But now when it's popular and it comes with some type of status quo to wear this, now y'all going to go wear it and y'all telling all the girls to wear it, and you asking everybody, oh, is that Lululemon? Like, it's honestly, it's quite funny. And they do that with a lot of brands.
I've seen people talk about this whole Lululemon's founder talking about how like the brand wasn't supposed to be for everybody to shop at, and I want, Lord, you don't always have to hear, you know, a brand say this to know that it wasn't for everybody. Like, we didn't need to hear the founder say this. I want to talk about a whole different angle, how I knew the brand was definitely founded by a man, because all these years I never really cared enough to look into who founded Lululemon. I bought Align's like back in 2010, and the Align's material is fucking trash. You wear the leggings 3 times and they immediately get cotton balls in the thighs. So really, this founder should be happy that anyone wants to shop at that brand, because the leggings material is literally fucking trash. And don't just take my opinion on it, because if you go to any of the Align reviews, everybody complains about how the Aligns immediately start to peel and get cotton balls in the thighs. That's besides the point of this video. I knew that the founder was a man because the moment I bought a pair of Aligns, I was like, oh, these do have that buttery feel that a lot of the girlies on YouTube were talking about. I was like, okay, it does feel like butter, very soft. Why is there a front seam going down my coochie? Why am I getting an automatic camel toe? And as I was working out in those leggings, which, let's be very clear, Lululemon Aligns are not even for lifting. They're definitely for like more.
Okay, she touched on a whole different point. I don't even want to go there, but that is funny. And I also get her point though. A lot of people get mad because they feel like a brand is not inclusive to everybody. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. Certain brands, and I'm not talking about makeup, because I hate when people use the argument like, oh, black women get mad because they can't find their makeup shade, you should just buy with another black brand. No, that's different. I feel like everybody should be able to find their shade in a makeup, in a band-aid. Like, that's something that's completely different. But when it comes to clothing brands, I feel like it's okay. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I definitely feel like it's okay for it not to be inclusive for everybody. From a business standpoint, it's actually a strategy to make brands seem more prestigious and rarity, so people buy into it more. Don't nobody want something that everybody can have access to. That's exactly why people start titling things and labeling things as ghetto once the average person can get it. This exclusivity fosters demand by appealing to customers' desire of uniqueness and status. When consumers feel like a product or a service is limited or not accessible to everyone, it enhances the appeal and it creates a sense of urgency. Like, let me go grab this Lululemon. So Lululemon is not the only brand that practices. Supreme and other luxury fashion houses use this strategy to build loyalty with their customers. And this is also how they maintain their premium price. There's a lot of clothes and items that was just made for a specific type of body shape in a certain tax bracket. A lot of times when people are putting out stuff, people are complaining about prices and stuff, and it's just like, if you have to complain about the price, that means that it obviously wasn't for your tax bracket. Everybody that come out with a brand, it doesn't have to be inclusive to everybody. Maybe they want to be labeled as a high-end or a luxurious brand, and sometimes in order to do that, you have to make sure only people on a certain tax bracket can afford it. Just like when Eric and Tay was saying that his, I think it was a sleek ponytail, he charged like a minimum of, I think, $1,000 to do some of the basic hairstyles, and people always complain every year when they find out his prices. But honey, his prices are not for you. His prices are for celebrities, people that can afford it, people that are getting paid $40,000-$30,000 a night just to perform or just to do something in the entertainment industry, whereas you may be making only $30 an hour. You're not his target audience, so that's why he's gonna continue to thrive and he's gonna set his prices this way. But that's a whole nother thing. Y'all can let me know how y'all personally feel about people wearing Lululemon to the club. Do y'all feel like it's tacky, or is it chic, or is it fashion? Because I've seen a whole bunch of takes on it on TikTok, but in my personal experience, people have been doing this for centuries. When something is not in someone's tax bracket and they want to prove a point, they gonna wear it wherever, whenever, because they honestly feel like it's too expensive to be worn at the gym. But I personally want to know how y'all feel about